We're gonna switch gears a little bit. So this is a young lady that went over to either Japan or China, either Japan or China, one of those things. But she was on a plane, and she had this.
Issue with the plane, they became so disrespectful. So, guys, my plane just experienced some of the worst black fatigue. I am utterly disgusted and disappointed. And then these young black girls right now, they have lost their whole mind. And I'm just gonna come on here and say, like, the way that you carry yourself in different countries, it's gonna reflect on everybody that looks similar to you. Something happened with the starter, so they've been replacing the starter. I'm thinking we're in the air this whole time. It's been 3 hours we were on the plane, and these girls were being loud before the plane was getting ready to take off. But when there was an issue with the plane, they became so disrespectful, so loud, so ghetto, and them through the medicine, the sleeping pills. I can't even freaking turn around to say anything because I can't form a thought. So, like, if I find them, I'll let them know this, because honestly, then they were like, hey guys, you guys can sit on the plane. They make an announcement. They're like, hey, it's gonna take another 30 minutes. You guys are gonna sit on the plane. We're gonna get it done. Then we're gonna take off. These girls start to try to open up the cabin doors, and the lady is like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be seated. And she's like, I'm getting my stuff. I thought we were getting off the plane. Immediately knew. I was like, either they're gonna get kicked off or they're about to deplane us, because they're acting belligerent. Thing you see on Spirit Airlines or Frontier in America, those freaking ratchet videos, they were acting just like that. Stereotypical black, nasty attitude girls knocked out. And I keep saying this because I waited till everyone got off the plane, so I go last. Cause I'm so drowsy. I'm still like wobbly. Get my stuff, and the flight attendant behind me is like, "You should be deplaning." And I'm like, "Girl, I wasn't one of those girls that were being disrespectful." And she's like, "What?" Like, just giving me so much attitude. And it's not me, but guess what? Because I look like you, I'm being disrespected. Just put that in perspective when you're traveling, y'all. Especially black people. Black people are already, what is it, that black fatigue is going around? Like, people are already getting sick and tired of your stank, public, embarrassing attitudes and behavior. And again, it's always going to backfire on people who aren't doing that look like you. So just keep that in mind before you open your mouth. Or Jesus, but I know you probably don't care. Anyways, I digress. Ciao. With the plane, they
All right, what are y'all thoughts, man? My bad. I had to get some more water, man. Thank you. I got
Mm.
what's the name? What are y'all thoughts on this young lady speaking about black fatigue on the Tokyo airplane?
Now I don't know if it was supposed to be like a video, but I heard the audio, but I just see her face.
Oh,
Um, yeah, I don't know what was up with that. But only the thing that was popping up in my head is the black woman stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and
yes.
so she is pretty much putting into perspective, like, just like how we have the black woman stereotype, there is black people stereotype, which, if in most cases or a lot of cases that you see in majority, if it's true, then how is it a stereotype? So we one as black women, and then we one as black people in general, do need to heed what she said and, like, present yourselves in a manner that doesn't result to, if I'm trying to think of that phrase in school, if how did it go, if one the good got to suffer with the bad, there it is.
There you go. There you go.
So that I'm upset with them other females, cause like how you going to other? You should present yourself. For one, you're a woman. You should present yourself
Mm,
as a lady. You should
mm,
present yourself in a respectable manner. If something is um if something is having you upset and frustrated, you should just, kind of let it be known, but not let it be known to a way that it's causing a disturbance in the environment that you're in, or a disturbance in a culture that you're in. So yeah, I second her in what
mm,
she was saying, and yeah, it's a bad look.
mm. I love all that. I love all that. This was you said one thing about first of all you're a lady, you should present yourself that way. um, I want to touch on those things right there because when we're born male or female, we have the possibility or the option, not the option, we have the possibility of becoming a man and a woman, or a lady and a man. Those don't just come with it. There are some people that are females that will never develop to be a lady, let alone a woman. You see what I'm saying? So that's not a given just because you are a female that you automatically a lady. Nah, that comes with some work, that comes with some dedication, some commitment, and it comes with a grind. Okay. Womanhood is a whole nother development. So I would say to this person right here is she understood where she was going. She was going to Japan, from what I understand. Okay. Japan already has ex an expectation of who we are as black people. Okay, because the world has been given that same expectation by people here in the United States. They known as we're going to be thugs when you see us as guys. We're going to be those other words, the B's and the H's, as women. Hood rats or whatever, this and the other. We already know we're going into a toxic type of mindset environment. So when you do that, this is what I would say: you can't have it both ways. You can't benefit from the culture and then trip off of what it brings back to you. Look at so you rocking your hair like that, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you do understand, especially going into an environment that you're looking like the video. You're looking like the models or the artists or whatever, that, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You rock your hair how you want to rock your hair. However, you still got to be mindful of what it is that you do. Now let's say you rock your hair like that, and then let's say you present yourself in a whole nother way to where, oh man, now it's not just as I'm looking a certain stature, and nothing wrong with how you do what you do. That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, in the case of my wife, if we were to go somewhere, my wife come from straight hood. All right. But my thing is, if we go on a business trip, she gonna have a business look. Okay. So she can be versatile. So if she wants to rock this type of style, she gonna rock this because it's gonna bring this type of attention, or it's gonna bring this type of respect. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of one of those things, like if you see that that was a problem, or see that it becomes a problem, then the next time you get on that plane, then make it where you demand the respect that you're saying that you deserve. And I'm not saying you need to change your hair or nothing like that. What I am saying, I have options. When I go, I can turn my head to the back. I can rock like this. That's gonna bring a whole nother vibe to a cat. They're gonna say, "Oh, this is a little cat. This is Thundercat. This one of them dudes that's da 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 da." So one of them cats that's out there, they might want to come try to test me because of how I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that I can't rock my hat like this. I rock my hat like this maybe 20, 30 years ago. But nowadays, if I wear a hat, I may choose to wear my hat straight. I made back in the day, my hat was like this. It was cocked when I was on the baseball field because I'm putting out a certain vibe. This is who I am. So I'm giving you a head start on what's happening. You see what I'm saying? So depending on how I present myself is how I expect the attention to be for myself. I have that option from start when I dress myself. That ain't saying that I shouldn't be able to dress any kind of way that I want to dress, but there are consequences and repercussions on what I choose to wear, how I choose to rock it, and where I choose to go looking like that. That's why I'm gonna leave.
Facts, facts. All right,
So
so
what
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I couldn't really see the video. What is she? I mean, I see like the big headphones and the hoodie. Uh,
Became so
My bad. You said you couldn't see the video?
yeah, I couldn't see the video. Only thing I heard was her story about
Ain't nothing
how
wrong with
the
what she doing. Ain't nothing wrong with
different.
how she rocking.
Okay,
Did you get a chance to see the video 3D?
But it's culture.
Did
I'm
you got it?
about actually we didn't see the video, we just heard her voice.
Dang. Okay. So
But I saw enough of what I was looking at. But now this is even better because now I can really see. So she fashioned up, she cultured up. I'm cool with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
okay,
mm,
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But the environment that you're going into, the expectation that they already have of you, then your demeanor is more than just what you look like too. Because even if I rock a certain kind of way, my demeanor, if I want that attention to be on another level, I may come to you and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Guess what? I spoke to this Japanese person first, and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" Guess what I just did? I just brought their level down because I didn't wait for him to develop a opinion on me because I just came to him in a professional, polite way. No matter how I look, I still came to you with a, "Hey, how you doing? You good? Hey, all good, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You can develop a conversation to where like, damn, that ain't that." And they be like, "Oh man, okay, I thought that he was gonna be a problem. He a cool dude."
yeah, my bad.
Now
So
you
I'm still learning about Ecamm. So now I see if this camera goes down, I guess it takes off this as well. Okay, so I'm learning. My fault. That was my bad, y'all. Um,
okay.
we did get a comment. Let me see. Melody said yes to. I guess that was to what you were saying earlier.
Mhm.
Um, oh, we had a comment before that. Well, we did get another comment that said Melody said 3D. I like his perspective. It's different.
It's gonna always be.
Let's see. And then we had another comment from We the People News, Mr. Trouble Starter. Is this true about black women? It's a question. What are y'all thoughts? Is what she was saying, is that true about black women?
Absolutely.
Uh, um, presenting themselves
Yeah, what she said at
as
the beginning of the video, loud and I guess
uh,
aggressive or angry or whatever.
in some of them.
Tell us some of them.
Yeah, it's true. However,
Yeah,
it don't have to be absolute. It don't have to
yeah.
be true about every black woman.
Mhm,
It doesn't have to be true. And like I said earlier, KD, it's a small percentage if you really look at the totality of us.
mhm,
That's just the percentage that they present with reasons. It's intentional. So when you do travel to Japan or you travel to these countries, they already have an expectation of who coming up in here.
mhm,
Saying that's why they come and they set up shop in our hoods because the expectation that's been that has been
But I
given to them, so they feel we can go set up in your hood and make money off of y'all and don't respect the people that come up in here.
That's a fact. If you grew up in the hood, you know exactly what he talking about. Can't
They come in here,
stand, can't stand, but love that money. But some of
yeah,
them,
love
some of them
money. So
owners
we
can't stand you.
get sell hair to you, sell hair
Hmm.
to you all day.
Yep, them little weaves, them little hair weave shops, the
Do
little
your
corner
feet, do your
stores.
nails, feet,
Hmm. That's a
Mhm.
yeah, all
fact.
day, yeah.
All facts, man.
Now it doesn't make it fair for our women to have to be so focused on how I present myself every doggone day. That is not fair to you all. However, it's still real. It's still real. It's realistic. And you already know what it is. So, hey, you don't have to do it, but you got to brace for when you don't.
Mhm.
Now we got another comment. Hey, not trying to be funny. Can y'all just slow down? Just slow down a little bit on the comments. Y'all dropping paragraphs. Now I'm
Hey,
joking.
Okay. Crazy behavior.
We got a show to run here. We got to stop. I'm joking. We the People News said behavior is simple. Change your behavior, and the people will eventually change how they perceive you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. Trouble Starter. No, I'm joking. The Ultimate Red Pill channel say just because they view you like this don't mean you should be loud and angry. Act how you want to be treated. Okay. All right. We gonna move on to the
It's,
oh, you did
it
you want
sound like no, it sounded like he 3D. Is it 3D? 3D. I don't
3D.
3D?
Uh-huh.
had something to say.
Oh, go ahead,
Uh,
3D. If you wanna go in and
uh,
expound on it real
you know,
quick.
I always got something to say. But I think, and you just brought it to me because I wasn't even tripping off of it. But now, yeah, you were right, because it's like this when you say, what was that last comment? It was talking about behavior. I definitely agree with behavior,
Behavior is
and
simple.
it doesn't mean
Yeah.
that you have to be loud. This is what I would say. We so cultured, meaning this is who we are. We have so many different layers. We're not one thing, but we got a little bit of everything up in us. You know what I'm saying? Listen. I'm corporate, but I got street. You know what I'm saying? I got some thug in me. I got some that up in me too. But I got God in me. I got everything in me. I got a lot that's in me. It's what I choose to present to you is how I want you to respond. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes situations dictate that. Sometimes destinations dictate that. So if I'm going on a church event, of course, you're going to see nothing but this. Now, even in the hood, you're going to see that God in me. But if the hood get to the hood and we got some of that thing, it's coming out too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be like, yeah, I can match energy and I can attract energy and I can project energy. So what I've learned to do over the time is I project energy. Just like my man when he said you wrong, OG. I love the fact that he said I was wrong. And I love the fact that he said OG because he the way I've been
Respect.
presenting myself is I'm nothing shorter than an OG. So I respect that from him because he can feel the real in me. This ain't fake. I ain't doing this for no camera. This is who I am. And it gets better and it gets deeper. You see what I'm saying? I get more passionate for real. So what I'm getting at is I understand all that is within me and I understand the power that I have in projecting who and what I want to project. So we have options and we have choices. So you can't just come in here and you already understand your coaching. You already understand how deep your layers go. And then you wonder why somebody feeling the way you feeling because you projected it this way. They're going off of your projection. I understand when they look at me and they say, oh man, this cat on this, that. That's because I probably wanted you to be that way because I projected myself that way to you. If I didn't, then I would have projected myself a little bit differently because I got the power to do so.
Facts.
If I'm on the
Facts.
job, you won't see me the same way that you see me in the hood. You're going to still get me, but you're going to get one of those other layers of me. And none of them are fake.
Facts. Yes, sir. There it is. Live and direct. Hold on. Wait.
Boy,
My
y'all
bad.
be laying up in here, boy.
Blueberry, Burberry, button-up. Tan skin, mixed race, buttercup. Canada weather, got a bundle up. I'm tryna work, she hit my phone, she wanna. Whoa, too bad was you know they